I did. Clap on. From Let It Roll in Phoenix here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Just getting started with the scratch finals. Handicap only in game 2 as they had a tiebreaker and a thumb injury to deal with. So this is top seed Cesar Padilla in the first frame, converting that 6-count cluster, which gives them an early lead as Avaganya, his opponent, opened up with a 6-7 split and was unable to convert. These are one of the, well, really both of these finalists rapidly up and coming stars on tour. Padilla with only one title, but making a bunch of U17 wins and making a bunch of finals overall. This guy's going to win many titles in his career if he sticks with it. No reason why he wouldn't. The modern two-handed power, great balance, great timing. That's why he's able to be up at the top at plus 376 for his 8 games today. Both these finalists have one more game to do. Cesar still has U17 against Elias, and Caitlin still has girls up against Emily. This for the big prestige. Tricky spare, especially if you hook at it. And that would be why, kids. Sorry about that, Cesar. That's right, back up or straight. It does not matter what the scoring pace is, it is going to be spares that make the difference. And that's a big break for Avaganya. She doesn't end up getting down in a big hole after that first frame open. Deep breath. If you haven't seen this talent, where you been? It means you haven't watched TV over the summer because she makes the show every year. And so far in this final, she has been the only bowler of the 4 to look comfortable on lane 6. 6 has been squirrely to say the least in the finals. She's staying a little tighter than most of the players, and that looks to be the key to at least controlling the pocket on that lane. And how can she hit the other lane, ironically? That's the one where she's got the open frame. She is just barely 13 years old, been competing with the big boys for a while. 14. Looking to win that first career scratch title. That's guys against girls with us up until 22 years old. So that might sound like an uphill battle, but that's why these kids get so good so fast, because they play that extreme competition. To clarify, 14? Just turned 14. That's the running joke, is that you just turned 12 with us, so I've lost track. It's getting old so fast. You can keep up. What can Cesar do on 6? And that's happened to every single high rev rate bowler. If he goes aboard right of that, it's like it feels like he hits the 4-pin. And I go left of that, and that just sails away. Meanwhile, Fernandez keeps doing Fernandez things. He's over there playing Silas in round 2, and he has had one heck of a season so far. And back in the finals again, that strike gives him an early 4-bagger, and he's getting 21 against Silas, who just won a tiebreak against Brock Scottford to get this far. So the Fernandez train keeps rolling on. Gavin is getting 21 pins. Since we have a moment, we'll focus on him. He practices every single day up in Vegas, and obviously it shows. String ends at 4 there. Padilla more comfortable on 5. He's just able to kind of stand left and throw right, but that didn't look so good either. My goodness. Big thanks to the whole team at Let It Roll. Stacy's got this place looking very sharp. Appreciate all the hospitality every time. We're here a lot. Oh. Gavin knew he missed that one. The winner of that will play Bailey Knight for the handicap title. Tricky little double wood. All that power gets that back pin up, no problem. Well, giant opportunity for Caitlin here on the lane she's been okay on. Make it a 3-bagger and a big early lead. That's left. Oh, and it holds. Wow. Nobody else has that look on this lane, as that ball was just a little left the target and just held pocket. Carries the light hit. That is 3 in a row, and that is a big early lead. Previous high finish is 2nd. It's not a 2-hander, sir. Proud Papa John back there. We hear all. Let's see a 4-bagger at her further right, comes back. Oh, man. Nice shot, ring 10. If she can keep doing this, Padilla will need the string to catch up. We'll see if that's the case.
There you go, there you go.
Career high finish in scratch is second. She's been making top 4s all over the place. Just supremely talented at any age, but especially her age. No problem at all at the 10 pin. As she's been growing older too, she has also been coming into her personality, and I think she's an absolute hoot. She's going to be fun to have around for the next half a decade or so, before some school snaps her up in a hurry. If she's not already signed somewhere we don't know about.
Oh, still fine quick.
You know, basketball, they sign like 2-year-olds these days and everything. I think that's basically where she said it. What move does Padilla make? Slow and left. And that ball looks good. All right.
Close it, Silas.
Great bowlers making good moves there. On Sorrell's fill ball of the first game, that was kind of the move that he made. He must not have liked it because it didn't go anywhere. Quickly lost round 2 to Caitlin, and Sorrell beat Zach Graham in round 1. So we'll wrap up our finals. See if we can just let the ball peel in this lane. There you go. Padilla will strike a lot when that ball hits right there. So much power. He does get that double and does make this a match. Avaganya still leads by what is that, about 20 or so. Check out the scoreboard in just a second. Look at all of these great fundamentals. And she slices the red. Such a big advantage to have the pocket under control in lane 6. By the way, when I said she had lower rev rate, that does not at all mean she doesn't throw in some staying on the ball. It just means she's playing 2-handers that have a million revs. Rev rate is not automatically advantage either. Power is great, control's great, but you got to put the two of those together in some sort of combination for it to work out. Oh, get that 7-pin. Pretty ball, no love on that 7. It's all right, nothing but strikes or 9s since frame 2. Leads by 21 with the spare, but Padilla lurks with the big double. No problem at all with those spares. That's Caitlin's screen up there. Caesar's here. Sorry, we don't have more modern technology on the scorekeeping. Deal with it. It's just me talking into a stupid little box. Giant shots for Padilla here. He's got to start by figuring out lane 6. Good last time. Oh!
That's what power gets you, kid.
That was nasty. I thought that might check up from there, right? Because that was further right.
It was further right, but I thought that it would just keep going.
Oh, you thought it was too further right.
Yeah.
You would just miss everything. Well, that was wicked. You don't get a lot of emotion out of Caesar on the lanes, but that had to be an internal confidence boost. Big time. It's the 1-pin game if he can do it again.
Get rid of Caesar. Good shot,
Well, now a 12-pin match with the spare. Still anybody's game. 2.5 frames to go. A young lady with no scratch titles and a young man with only 1. So these are still tense situations. Lex to hook at the spare. Much easier at 4 than a 2-5.
Caesar.
All right.
Yeah. have a chance. She's gonna beat you.
Can Caitlin still maintain the magic touch on number 6? Oh, real good pitch.
Run it down.
Heck said to turn, he was right, but that still could have carried. Listen, this is the girl that's been on TV, what, 3 times already? At least twice.
You give her half a chance.
She understands and responds to pressure situations.
We know 4. She made both USA.
There you go.
So perfect.
And just absolutely perfect at the 10. Both bowlers on spares, 11-pin game, 2 frames to go. Good stuff. Saturday night in Phoenix. Here, you know where the ball's supposed to go. It's no breath, maintain your fundamentals, and go.
Oh, get there.
Couldn't walk that ball any better than the 1-3.
Yes, it did not count.
Please count it.
How does technology work?
Oh!
You're a kid. You're supposed to know that.
Did you really just ask how the technology works here?
Jeff,
He had strike, correct?
Jeff, can I commentate?
Yes, Zach.
Yes?
He said yes.
He said yes?
Yeah.
All right, Zach Grimes stepping in for Jeff while he fixes someone's score. Caesar just left a light 4-pin, which is something that has typically been happening throughout the day. The carry's been pretty tough all day, but...
Don't move.
Oh.
Don't move, keep talking.
Yeah, the carry's been a little tricky, but score's been high. Lots of strikes, lots of spares. Good bowlers doing good bowler things.
12-pin difference. Caitlin's got that strike, so a double advantage here. The best Caesar can do is 204. If he does that, Caitlin needs 19 in the 10th to win. Strike on the first ball would do it. First things first, that means Padilla's got to get 2. On what we think is his good lane, but he's only struck 1 time on this lane. In fact, his only strikes were a 3-bagger. Thank goodness for him, they were all together.
Oh, gets the light hit. That's been one of those that's been carrying throughout the day.
There were times during the day, wasn't there, Zach, where
Yes.
the off hits were carrying better than the flush hits?
Yes. The flush hits were either leaving a little 7-pin situation or
I
a...
might have heard a
ring
fairly
turn.
frustrated B tell me that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
During the day.
I may have experienced that earlier.
Giant shot for Caesar.
And he gets it. Nice shot.
Carried the light in the first and just dead flush there in the second. Field ball real important here. Really good match over Handicap, by the way, too. Big strike in the 10th.
One more.
Silas is giving 21, but still has 220 possible.
I believe if Caesar strikes here, then Caitlin needs a spare a 9.
That would be the 19.
Yes.
Oh, that
wow.
too makes a big
Man.
difference. Then it's spare and close, not automatic,
Yeah.
but spare and a lot less trouble.
Yeah.
That really can relax a bowler. If you're Caitlin, don't think that. Think throw your best shot of your life right here and take care of business.
Oh, it's a good
Is
shot.
it there?
It's
Is
got
it
to pick
there?
up. Oh! She's got it. Title number 1.
There is a long, talented list of female scratch division champions.
That fun.
Bud's Sicard catching shrapnel 1,000 miles away. Bud's stuck in a blizzard right now and getting smacked on by Caitlin. She wanted to win before Bud, I guess. Bud's been very close to winning up in Pac Northwest. Almost won main event for that matter, but here is Avaganya celebrating the moment. I told you she was a hoot. Wow. So great female champions, starting with names like Rocco Pluhowski and Cote back in the day, and this, we'd have to check the records, but I'm almost positive this is the youngest ever female scratch winner.
She wasn't a Cote when she was.
That's right, that's right. 215 to 202, a very well-bowed match by both players. Yeah, that's a happy 12-year-old right there is what that is.
14.
She knows. We have a thing. Incredible talents.
That's what I told
Let's
you there.
pick up the end of this game over here. This is only the semifinal match in Handicap, but it's a good one. As Silas has gone back 3 here and fills it up for 222, and he's giving 21 pins of Handicap.
A girl?
I think Gavin, well, we're touching that in this league. I think Gavin just needs a mark here. I think. I don't want to guarantee it. Oh! Wow. That didn't look like a bad hit. That ball looked like it was rolling with the 5-10 stands. Let me see. One out here is 199, which is a 23 pin difference, which would lose. He has to make this.
Oh, yeah.
Not much bad has happened to Gavin Fernandez this season. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, look out! Oh, no. 189 is 197. Silas does beat him by the 21 he needs and escapes again. Oh, my goodness. So it'll be Phillips and Knight in the handicap final. We still got subdivision action to go. Great stuff here at Let It Roll. We'll be back for more.